Tinubu was received by the state governor, Professor Babagana Zulum, and other political stakeholders in the state. The president visited the palace of the Shehu of Borno, His Royal Highness Abubakar Umar Garba, where he commiserated with the monarch and vowed to tackle challenges of climate change and other environmental issues facing the nation. The president also said that he rescheduled his official trip to the United States of America in order to sympathize with the people of Borno.
I know I have to cut off. I was going directly to America, but to be with you, if only for 5 minutes, share the moment. I thank you very much for your leadership. This is one disaster that we must pay attention to as a government, as Nigerian people who pledge with you that we will help in the rehabilitation and of problems. Yeah. It is our problem, not just your problem, not the problem of community alone. We must share in each other's pain, joy, and sorrow. May Allah help us stop the tragedy.
Absolutely. May Allah help us stop the tragedy. I think that his visit was well in order. You all discussed it earlier this morning. But you know, Nigerians were frustrated by his comment right there when he talked about the fact that he was, on his way to the US. He had to turn back, even if he had to spend 5 minutes. I mean, what does that imply? A lot of Nigerians say they're saying that it signifies that he's not sympathetic. Let me take this tweet from Obi Nerik, who wrote, "Did this disaster happen yesterday? This issue happened well over a week ago, and he still decided to stop at the United Kingdom before coming home to spend just 5 minutes with the people that put him in office. Are those foreign trips better than the lives of Nigerians?" Ayo, I know that we did have Adefemi Akinsoya here, and I saw that daily trust report. If we can pull that daily trust report up, I mean, that also really talked about the fact that over, 40 billion, because I can't even believe it's 40 billion, had been, given for this ecological fund. And a lot of questions have been raised because of that. I also had a breakdown of how much had been, put out there for these ecological funds. But let me read this. There it is, the distribution of the ecological funds right there. And going by states, we see that Kano had over 1 billion naira was distributed. This was all in the first quarter of 2024. Kaduna, 860 million. Katsina, 807 million. Lagos, 880 million. And Borno, that we're talking about, 806. And the list goes on. Let me actually take a reaction. If my Twitter user can pull that up, let me take a reaction to the reason why Nigerians are frustrated as to this issue of the dam. This is from Bribe, who wrote, "The establishment of the Disaster Relief Fund for the good people of Borno is the right thing to do. However, there is need for deeper investigation into the causes of the flood in a bid to find lasting solutions to this needlessly funding arising from broken dams. Can we have an audit report of all dams in the country and provide remedial actions where necessary? Also, there is need for a more coordinated approach to disaster management in this country." I thought that tweet was a coordinated approach.